Brito. We got hey, let's get Brito on singing round of applause. Man, Rob boy called it. Rob boy snapping. Rob boy snapping. Hey B. Hey B. Man, Rob boy.
That country motherfucker, they just call in every show hopping, saying the same old shit. Everybody studying that country motherfucker. And then he loves saying, bum, and these bam ass, but man, shut your country ass up, motherfucker. You a motherfucking bam ass nigga. How about that, nigga? How about you gonna tell me what the fuck we is and what we ain't gonna do? That's why you talking about us and we ain't talking about you. Fuck ass nigga. Fuck out of here. Anyway, what's up, big dog?
Man. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, look here, man. Hey, we gotta chill out. We gotta chill out today, brother. Today, Monday, man. God damn, boy. Y'all catch me off guard with all this heat. Anyway, look here, man. Check this out. I just played the video. Eddie Hearn said they made your offer. He didn't say how much what the offer for. The reason why. Now, what I spotted in it was this. He did end up saying in that little clip that we're gonna. He said something about their mandatory. He said that, bam. All right, so that's one thing. Then he said that, hey, well, they made you guys an offer. He didn't say for how much. He said it for a boatload of money. But you guys, you got to fight going to Japan, all that stuff there. I think everybody know that. From what I'm hearing, you can confirm it or deny it. From what I'm hearing, B Norman Jr. is getting the $1.7 million that was told that you wouldn't be able to get in another fight. I'm hearing he's getting that. And, but then you still got to go to Japan. You got to win. It ain't no guarantee you're going to win the fight.
Absolutely. So look, it's simple as this right here. See, this is what the niggas hate. This is what niggas like that fuck ass nigga they just call hate. I keep saying, and I done said it a million times, they want to say I'm capping, they want to say I'm lying, but we coming through dismissing every single thing. They said we ain't gonna get the money. Well, we finna get the money. They said that we was gonna lose our next fight and go away. We won our next fight. We didn't go away. You get what I'm saying? Like, they not gonna talk about y'all no more. Hey, look, we missed the. Hey, hold on. They said we missed the boat. Ain't nobody thinking about y'all. They ain't come back to y'all. Eddie Hearn just came back to us. First, we got the money, and Eddie Hearn came back to us with some more money, or possibly some more money. It better be some more money. You get what I'm saying? So we knocking down doors one at a time. That's first of all. So with that fuck ass bam ass nigga, let you know, nigga, you just keep watching us work while you got there being a fan of whoever the fuck you're a fan of, Virgil, whoever the fuck you're a fan of. Anyway. But bottom line is as simple as this, bro. We verbally agreed, just like we verbally agreed after Quavaz. There's a lot of shit going on here. We verbally agreed to fight him before we fought Quavaz. We verbally agreed to fight him before he fought Stanionis. It's a lot of shit going on. You feel what I'm saying? These people are not being held to the same standard that everybody else is being held to. And they ain't got to say a word. They don't have to come on here and goddamn the fans do the talking for their fanboys, do the talking for them. That's what it is. They pussy ass fanboys come on here. Oh man, it's cause of this, it's cause of that. You ain't never heard that nigga say a word. You ain't never heard that nigga say a word. But yeah, what's up, Cole, man? What you got for me, man? What you got for me? Bottom line, we getting it. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, I'm just saying. So Eddie Hearn, again, I ain't getting into the contract and stuff like that. Eddie Hearn said he offered y'all a boatload, but he know y'all got my whole thing is to say he know y'all got a fight coming up. So, and I get what Rob Boyd was saying as it relates to fighters sign contracts for fights all the time ahead of time. I said, well, but all of them are not the same. Like
exactly.
With the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, that was different because they had a rematch to fight each other. So, regardless of what, they knew in the second fight, win, lose, or draw, that fight was already going to be readily available.
Yeah, I'm talking right back, boss. Right back. All right. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem. So, all of them are not the same. And then the same thing is related to Tyson Fury. I mean, not Deontay Wilder, but Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. For everything that I'm hearing, from everything I heard, everything was contingent upon them winning their fights.
Exactly. There's not necessarily. He said we have to that you can't sign a contract. You can't sign a contract like I just said earlier today with the specifics. There's no way to do that. We will sign something to say we'll fight them. Like motherfucker, we verbally telling you we'll fight you. You ain't got no reason to think we lied. We ain't never lied about shit else. You know what I'm saying? You could verbally agree. Canelo and Terrence Crawford had that fight set up before the whatchamacallit fight, but yet still that contract still not signed. They still gonna do specifics with the money, the venue, with the time. It's a whole lot of shit you got to go through. See, Like I said this morning, the fans. I mean, this is the way the fans jump in. That y'all boxing fans. Let's keep this shit strictly boxing. Stay the fuck out of the business way. We want to see fights. I want to see fights. No, I'm just saying. We want to see fights. I want to see fights. We want to make the fights. We're here to make the fights, and we telling you we gonna make the fights. We ain't did shit. We ain't did shit. Can't nobody in fact catch me in no lie. Can't nobody in the chat. Can't nobody else tell me one lie you ever caught me in. I would love somebody to call in and tell me a lie that you ever caught me in.
Hold on now. Hold on. That's what people been saying. They've been saying you've been lying a lot about
What I lie about?
Y'all accept the contract. Hold on. Do you want to take some calls?
I absolutely do. I want to know what I lied about. What you ever heard me lie about? Yeah,
hey,
absolutely.
Y'all call the show. Brian Norman say y'all tell him what he ever lied about.
Yeah, what I lied about.
Number at the bottom of the screen, 530-494-9636. You got any calls, anything you want to say, y'all call the show, man. Y'all get a chance to ask y'all questions.
Hey, pull up. We waiting on your bitch ass.
you want me to put it up? All right. Hold on.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Hey, you can.
We waiting on your bitch ass.
Hey, you can call the show, or you want to send a question. The best way to get my attention in the chat, you want to send a question, you got to send it via super chat. Send it via super chat, it'll light up, and I'll be able to see it. So what is the date for the Jen Sasaki fight?
Jen Sasaki fight is June the 19th. Let me go back because you made me. I didn't know about what you said. I heard about that earlier today, about later in that conversation or that interview that he said something about the mandatory. That gave me, because I was trying to figure out why. Like your question asked, you was perfect. Why? Why is he offering? I don't understand. Because we asked for the fight after our fight. They offered the fight before our fight. So why now, when you know we got a fight 3 weeks after we already signed for a fight and we got a fight in 4 weeks, why now are you coming back with this shit? And I couldn't figure out why, but I think you said that the Gearsoft shit came up. He trying to do this. He running the same gameplay, it looked like, with the Karen shit. He didn't really want to make the fight with Karen, but he wanted to make it look like he was doing his due diligence to Boots and everybody else and all the fans, like he was trying to make some shit shake that he knew he couldn't make happen, because you can't make this happen with us now. Like we agree. We will fight you at the end of the year. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on with that. Again,
I'm on record as saying I think y'all gonna fight this year. Fight later towards the end of the year.
I don't see why we wouldn't.
Yeah. Hold on, we got a call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, hold on. Let me clear this. I'm gonna come right back because this shit low. I'm gonna call right back. Come right back. Right back.
Coach.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, it's Troy Graham, Baltimore. You want me to call back or hold on till he come back in?
I mean, you can try to call back, but you try to call back. You know how it is once the phone lines get hot. You may not get back in. So hold on, he back.
Yeah.
All right, B. Hold on, Troy. B. What's going on, fam? We got
what up, dog? What up?
From Baltimore. Go ahead, talk, Troy. He on the phone.
Oh, he from B-more. I know I'm finna get some heat. What's up, dog?
Nah. Hey, brother, I'm just calling to tell you I got a lot of respect for fathers in boxing, man. You, Haney, just keep doing what you're doing, because fans will love you on Monday and hate you on Friday or something like that. Like, just keep doing what you're doing. And the worst thing that ever happened in this sport, and I think you'll agree with me, is when fans feel they have the right to see what's behind the curtain. No, we don't. We pay to watch fights. It shouldn't be in everyone's pocket and who's negotiating this. That's not our damn business. We pay to watch fights, right?
Thank you, boss. That a level-headed person. That's exactly what I'm saying.
All right, salute, fam. Troy, he gone. Troy gone. Be more. All right.
Appreciate you, Troy. But now I agree with Troy wholeheartedly, man.
So there's a lot that fans don't know about the business or whatever the case may be. But as I said, I'm under the opinion that y'all gonna fight. I think that's gonna be a big fight. Are you hoping, or what would be the best case outcome in a situation? If you were to win, beat Jen Sasaki in Japan. Of course, Boots has a mandatory coming up. You're gonna beat his guy. What would be a best case scenario for that fight to happen, in your opinion?
You know what? I gotta say this, and I'm not looking past Jen Sasaki. I haven't been looking past Jen Sasaki. I've been wanting this Boots fight so bad. I want this Boots fight worse than my son do. I believe he don't really talk much about it. He said he wanted, but he don't chase him. I want this shit so fucking bad, bro. I had to, like, I got the plan. I got the game plan to beat. I got a couple of ways of beating his ass. I done researched everything I could possibly research, just like I've done Jen Sasaki. So don't nobody think I'm so serious. So don't nobody think I got them skipped over Jen. No, I got him too. But I done did so much on fucking Boots, bro, that nigga is cooked. You feel what I'm saying? He cooked food. We just got to get to him. So I want that shit. I want that shit so bad I can motherfucking taste it, man. You feel what I'm saying? So you asked me about Jen Sasaki. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking past it. I'm glad my son not on the same level I'm on when it comes to that. Because I'm out here. My son not out here. He don't hear what we saying. He don't hear what we doing. He don't know all of this shit that's going on the outside. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. He stay away from this bullshit because he don't even like to get caught up in it. He hate it. All he want to do is fight. He done said that many times. You know what I'm saying? He might come on talk a little shit every now and then, but he done said it many times, bro. Like, what we talking about? We fighting or what? You feel what I'm saying? But the other nigga ain't got to come out and say nothing. Do you know that other man has never said, look, wait, coach. In all of these months, that other man has never said that he want to fight my son. He's never said that.
Hey,
he's never said it.
We got a call. Hey, caller, what's your name? You calling from?
E from DC.
What you say your name is? What's your name is?
E from DC, man.
D from DC. Go ahead.
Yeah. E.
All right, E from DC. Go ahead.
Yeah, what's up, though, Coach? Hey, Mr. Norman. This is all I want to know, man. We heard just right before the Boots fight, we heard your son say, man, I want next between Boots and I want the winner of Boots and standing on it.
Absolutely.
What happened to that? Why he jump on that Japan bullshit to that nobody?
Okay.
And go do that. That's all I want to know.
Okay, so right after that, he said he wanted the winner of Boots and Stanionis. And then after Boots fight, what did Boots say? Do you remember what Boots said he wanted to do? I can't hear.
What you mean? What he said?
Okay, we okay. Again, I said when I just came on, it's crazy how he not held to the same standard as anybody else. My son said he wanted the winner. What did Boots say after his fight?
All I heard.
Hey, you know what's throwing you off? You got the TV on in the background, and you trying to listen to the TV.
Your son ain't act like he wanted the winner though, man. He could.
No. What you mean? Wait, brother. Answer the question. We're gonna do this question. We're gonna do this question for question. What you said, you heard my son say he wanted the winner. What did Boots say after his fight? What did he say he wanted to do? Who did he say he wanted to fight?
He didn't say he wanted to fight nobody. He said whoever though.
Okay. So you got a man saying he don't know who he want to do, what he want to do. He don't know what he want to fight. He don't know this. You got this promoter. Did you hear his promoter say that he talked to Bob and they want to make the fight? Did you hear that?
No, I ain't hear that.
Coach, did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear that.
I remember hearing that.
Eddie Hearn said we talked to Bob. They want to make the fight. Go look at the post-fight go look at the post-fight press conference.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
He said we talked to Bob. They want to make the fight.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I remember that.
Did you just say, "Oh Lord"? Wait. So wait. So my son. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on, Coach. My son. So you said that my son not acting like he want the winner, but the winner, you don't have a problem with the winner not acting like he want my son?
Oh, let me pull it up.
The winner has never said he wanted to fight my son ever.
Because he don't do no talking, man. He don't do no talking.
So what are we talking about, big dog? What are we talking about? Why are we not being held to the same standard? So if we didn't do no talking and we just went to Japan, what would we look like? You gotta cut the TV down, dog.
Yeah, that's what's throwing them off. You got the TV in the back. He's trying to listen on there before he reply back. That's the problem.
They just need to go ahead and fight, man. That Japan shit, dude, ain't nobody. Don't nobody know who he is.
Okay, so brother, Japan, the guy in Japan is ranked number 2. He's ranked number 2 in the He's ranked number 2 in the WBO. He's ranked number 6 on the Ring Magazine listing. My son already beat number 4 in the Ring Magazine. Now he will be done beat 2 in the top 10 when he fights his fight. Is that no? Just because you don't know him, don't mean he's nobody. He's number 1 in Japan. Wait. So is that not wait? So we can't stick to the facts. Is he not number 6 in the Ring Magazine ranking?
Yeah. I see it.
Yeah, so he's number 6 in the Ring Magazine ranking. He's number 3, I think, on BoxRec. He's number 3 on BoxRec or some shit like that, or number 4 on BoxRec. So he's number 1 in Japan. He's 19-1 with 17 knockouts. So you can't say he's nobody just because we don't know him. Like I said before, Bachman was nobody before he fought. Before he beat the shit out of Tim Tszyu. Sergey Bohachuk was nobody before he beat the hell out of not before he beat him, but before he did his great job against Virgil Ortiz. So you can't. You see, that's what the fans got to stop doing, big dog. You got to stop determining who's who because you don't know them.
All right, well, look, I ain't gonna hold the line up. I know he got more people. Everybody wants to see your son and Boots fight, man.
Me too.
That's the bottom line, man. We want to see them two fight.
So it's our brother.
Happen?
So listen, respectfully, me too, us too. We called him. We said it. I text his daddy. I text his brother. We did everything we could possibly do after his fight. He said in the post-fight interview, he never expressed any interest in fighting my son. He had to go on vacation. He had to go talk to his team. He had to see what he's going to do. My son impromptu asked him, what do you want to do? He said, I want the winner. When the guy Jin Sasaki approached him, I don't know if you know this, when the guy Jin Sasaki approached him after his fight, my son said in a live interview, he can't make that up. He said, hey, yeah, brother, if I can't get none of these guys, none of these winners, or none of these fights, then I give you the opportunity. He said that in an interview. He said that. He said what he's going to do, and he's standing on what he said.
All right.
All right, E, I'll get that to man. Salute you,
I say good luck to all y'all brothers, man.
Appreciate it.
We got other calls called in. I had to let that run kind of long because I know.
I want to know who say I'm lying. I want to know where I lied at. That's what I want.
I'm waiting on the call.
Yeah, I'm big on integrity.
I'm trying to find that. I'm trying to find that video where Eddie Hearn said that. He said he said it right before they asked. I remember seeing that video because he said we spoke to Bob Bear, and he said he wanted to make that fight.
Yeah, he said it right before they asked Boots and Bozy.
Calling from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
What's your name, is brother?
Throwing Straight Facts Boxing. Calling from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
What up?
Milwaukee. Go ahead, talk to them.
What's going on? Hey, man, these fans, man, gotta understand, man, they can't have this double standard, man, because if Boots can say he don't want to talk, he want to spend time with his family, he want to, enjoy his win and all this and this and that, and expect for Brian Norman Jr. to sit and wait
Appreciate
until
you.
he ready.
Thank you.
He's trying to get, he still got a career.
Monday.
Fighting in June, they talk about fighting in October, November, December. He can have a fight and still be ready.
Level-headed people. I love it. I love level-headed people. You're absolutely right, brother. I don't understand what's so hard about other people understanding that. Just think if my son had said he don't know what he want to do. He want to go home and spend time with his family. Man, they would have roasted his ass, man. They would have roasted they roasted. I had some people on YouTube roasted my son because they didn't realize he said he wanted to win them. That shit is crazy. Nobody roasted Boots for saying he want to go spend time with his family.
But the thing is, Boots clearly said he ain't really trying to fight nobody. He don't really bring up Norman at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what you want Brian Norman to do? You want him to go?
Crazy.
I mean, he did what he's supposed to do. He said he want to fight him. You know what I'm saying? You want to take a break. You want him to just take a break and pause what he got going on. And on top of that, it makes sense for him to go to Japan and fight because guess what? His price gonna go up. So why would he lock in the deal when his price gonna go up? You get what I'm saying?
Hey, big dog, I'm on your side. You already know you preach to the crowd over here. I'm listening to you, bro. I got you. You got me. I mean, I'm glad you one of the level-headed fellas calling in saying this with the realization. Because sometimes when I listen to people, I really be thinking they can't be this fucking stupid. But then another person to call and another person to call, and I'm like, this shit is insane.
That's because they be fanned out and they don't be really taking the time out to understand what's going on. It's like,
listen, yeah, you're right. Okay, right.
If y'all did the same thing, let's say, Boots didn't bring up your son's name and said he gonna take this break, and then it'd be different if they got on Boots about that. Like, no, he used to fight Brian Norman. Hey, so then that'd be understandable for them to be expecting him to do one thing and the other fighter to do the other thing. That just don't make sense to me. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then on top of that, Brian Norman Jr. be chilling. He really super calm. He relaxed. He don't really trip. He don't be on nothing. And Boots too. Boots be feeling too. But at the end of the day, y'all need to fight. Y'all trying to get these belts. Y'all a huge fight. Y'all built this fight up, man. We want to see.
Right.
You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying? But at the same time, you can't expect this young man. He only 23. You can't expect him to sit down and just wait. No, that ain't how that goes. Right. He got money to make too. Right. He got a career to push through.
Absolutely. He 20.
Salute, fam.
Appreciate you, boss. He's 24 now, but yeah, I appreciate that. But he absolutely right, man. What he said, again, that's a level-headed person. All I seen, what I be noticing, that's why I stopped. That's why I stopped responding to so many fucking people. I noticed it'd be a lot of kids and a lot of like motherfuckers that don't know shit about shit. I'm like, you know what, bro? I'm really talking to a motherfucker in the 3rd grade of 17-year-olds and shit. So that's why I stopped. But like level-headed grown ass people, I can't see them not understanding what the fuck we saying.
All right, I got another call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Slim, hey, let me get it, man. This is crazy.
Oh, this fuck ass nigga right here.
Yeah. Just calm down. Remember, you was rapping, right? Calm down. Yeah. We all know what you're doing. We know what the fuck you doing. Of course you did the smart thing. Everybody trying to do the smart thing. Eddie's trying to lock y'all down for a little cheaper than what y'all gonna get after y'all start shaking y'all chest, beating y'all chest after y'all come back from Japan, right? Y'all gonna beat y'all chest. We want more money, correct? We know that's what you're doing. And we know
that's not what we're doing.
Whoa. Do we know what you're doing? You going out there to get money to raise your profile, right? Is that not what you're doing?
No.
Oh, so
we're not going out there so we can come back and raise the price.
Oh, you just said that, right? Ooh, got you. So you went to Japan for 1.7 for nothing, but you could have fought for 1.7 or more in Philly to fight for unification. So why the fuck is you going to Japan?
Again, you don't know all the details of the other one, so we're gonna let that shit ride.
I don't need to know the details.
Okay, the details of the other, the detail,
or to blow your fucking to blow up y'all profile. Why go to Japan if you're not going for the money and to blow your profile? Because the Boots fight was worth more than 1.7, and it was for unification, and y'all didn't have to travel for 20 hours.
You just said what we know. The Boots fight was worth more than 1.7, but guess what? They wasn't willing to pay more than 1.7. We're going to Japan for a none. Listen, hold on, nigga. Hold on. I let you talk. I just let you talk. You just said the Boots fight is worth more than 1.7, right? You just said that, right?
No, I said they offered you all. Let me make a correction. They offered y'all more than 1.7.
No, they did not. Absolutely not.
No. Be more specific.
No, they did not. No, you're wrong.
See, he caught him in another lie. All right, go ahead. You know you lied, right? I got
what
you.
And
when they offer you 1.5, they offer you 100,000.
They offer 1.7. What the fuck are you listening? This nigga crazy. They offered us 1.7.
Did they offer you 1.7 or not?
You just said they offered us more than 1.7. I said no.
They did. You telling me they didn't?
They did not offer us more than 1.7.
Y'all wanted over 2 million. Y'all wanted over 2 million.
They didn't offer us more than 1.2, 1.7. What the fuck are you talking about? You know what, bro? I'm not finna talk to a nigga that's trying to tell me about my business.
Okay, cool. You saying they didn't. All right, they didn't. You know more than I do. They didn't. You said they did. Y'all, you previously said they did.
I said they offered. Wait. Hold on. Let's see how slow you are. Wait. You come on.
With you is hold on, nigga. Hold on. You double talking yourself into a situation. You can't even keep up with all your contradictions, Mo. That's why it's not your son, it's you. That's your problem. Nobody is beat. You notice nobody ever said Brian Norman was trash and he can't fight. The problem is you doing all this contradicting, saying what y'all gonna do. All you gonna do is avoid Boots. 90% of the people know that's what y'all gonna do. 90% of the motherfuckers know that's
I'm gonna
exactly
I'm gonna need you to do me a favor, Bama. I'm gonna need you to slow down. Cause you talk a lot. I need you to slow down. I want you to give me one at a time, and I'm gonna break your punk ass down.
And I got the money to back it up. So what you trying to do? So how about we bet 10,000? Say y'all won't fight Boots. You want some time? And I'm money again. So let's bet 10,000 that you won't fight Boots. That's a quick 2,000, right?
Do the nigga want to answer? Do the nigga want to answer? Or do the nigga want to just talk?
Do you want to put in an escrow? Yes or no?
Hey, Ron, do you want him to answer some of the questions that you're asking,
or you just want to fucking talk?
Let him go. No. He got it.
So we're gonna do it. No. We're gonna do it one at a time. Give me a contradiction I did again. Give me one contradiction I did. So give me one at a time, and I'm gonna break them down. Give me one.
Y'all turned down the Boots fight because y'all said it was gonna be bigger in the future. Why take this fight when y'all playing chestnut checkers? We know what we doing. You said that.
So what's the contradiction?
And then you came back now. Now y'all saying y'all never turned the fight down. So which one is it? Did y'all turn the fight down because y'all was playing chestnut checkers, or y'all never turned the fight down? Which one is it?
First of all, I literally never said we turned the fight. First of all, you find the show. You did. Nigga, I said we never turned the fight down. We made counter offers. That's not turning anything down.
We made counter offers. What was the counter offer? $2 million, right?
$2 million. First, no, in fact, no. Wait. In fact, we came down. At first, it was 2.8. I think we went down to 2.2 or some shit, and then we was at 2. What the fuck are you talking about?
Fight. Okay. Exactly. So let me get this right. So now you got caught up again. So you telling me that Boots and them didn't offer you over 1.7, but y'all went all the way up to 2.8?
No, we started at 2.8 and we came down. We started at 2.8. They started at 750. We started at 2.8 and we came down. I want to know the lies, nigga. Hold on. You're not listening to yourself.
I can't. You got it, Slum.
But that's the dumbest nigga. Okay, hang up, nigga. This the dumbest nigga. Hey, bro, hang this nigga up, please, dog.
But don't worry about Boots. Boots gonna be all right. You just worry about y'all. Just keep your head on the swivel for Polanco. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Keep your head on the swivel for Polanco. Y'all do all that. You do all that faking all you want. And anytime you want that 10 grand in escrow, I got it for you. So yeah, go take that with you, Mo, and stop doing all that faking, man. I'm out. This man my well too much, man.
All right, shout Rob off first.
Now hold on. That was the dumbest shit, Coach. Was he not asking me questions? I was answering the questions. Hold on. Was he not asking me a question? I was trying to answer. This nigga kept laughing. Gotcha, you did it again. The fuck are you? This nigga is slow. He's on the spectrum. He's clearly on the spectrum.
Yeah, what it is Ron Boy Fresh was too busy talking, getting his points off, that you didn't get the opportunity to reply back to him. So it's kind of like y'all was kind of like over talking each other or whatever the case may be. That's what I was. For me, I would rather him call, say what he say, than hear your rebuttal to see if we catch you in the lie, whatever the case may be.
Well, here we go.
He didn't do it. So that's what I heard. He got his points off.
I heard everything he said. We never turned down the fight. I've been steadfast from the beginning. We never turned down the fight. We never turned down the fight. We knew the fight was worth more than 1.7. Is what we said. Stanionis got paid more than 1.7, which proves it was worth more than 1.7. Eddie coming back this time, I'm sure gonna come with more than 1.7, which proves it was worth more than 1.7. So that right there proves our point on what the fight was worth. Because that's what I kept saying. It was about what the fight was worth. You had motherfuckers telling you ain't nobody, you don't deserve this, you don't deserve that. Well, I tell you what then.
So did Eddie Hearn offer you more than $1.7 million?
No.
He did not. Is there any video footage of you saying that you were offered from Eddie Hearn more than 1.7 million?
Nowhere. No, he's a fucking idiot.
So Ron Boy saying you're lying on that. So can if anyone out there send me a video or any receipt showing that while we're on the show, because I'm trying to do multitask, where there's any lies where Brian Norman said or Eddie Hearn said that we offered Brian Norman team or more than $1.7 million to fight Boots. Somebody send me that if you find it.
Yeah, find where the fuck I said that, because this motherfucker talking about, you heard when I tried to answer it, you lying again. Nigga, what are you talking about? The nigga he's special, bro. He might be your partner, but he's
You what's going on, man? I had to call back, bro. That was tripping me out. Hey, look.
What's your name?
The thing is,
what's your name, brother, so the people know?
Throwing straight back, bro.
Right.
Hey, but look, my thing is, why they keep saying he turned down the fight? He ain't turned down the fight. They said they willing to fight him, man. They just want to finish their business. And then they said June 20th, the fight June 19th. June 20th, they said they can negotiate signing papers. They willing to fight. They just don't want to create business before they finish business they got on the table already. They don't want to make a mess on the table. You know what I'm saying? Let them clean their table up.
Shit is crazy, man. Shit is crazy, man. I appreciate you being. Hey, I appreciate you being. I appreciate you being level-handed, but Run Boy Fresh believe it. Everybody think we lying. Everybody think I'm capping. Everybody think like nigga. Hey, cause these niggas live in their own world. They live in their own neighborhoods. They live in their own cliques, their own barbershops, and that's what y'all niggas spewing y'all own bullshit, nigga. That ain't what's going on in the world. Negative people talk more out loud. Go ahead.
No, most people. I mean, most fights, man. They don't do contracts like that, man. It's like a fight by fight basis for the most part. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what can happen between now and then to try to start. Just look at the Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them handle their business first. Because you never know what can happen. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you just said that, because you just brought up a very valid piece of information I need to tell Coach about what they were saying earlier about people do it all the time and sign multi-fight deals. Even with the deal with Top Rank, when you sign a deal, you sign like what we did. We said 4 fights the first year, 4 fights the second year. You can do that, but the terms are not determined in that. You get what I'm saying? They say, look, even in the money. Look, watch this. Even in the money. Minimum 50,000, minimum this for 8 round or 4. They tell you all of those are in the minimums, but you have to, when that fight comes up, you have to negotiate the deal of that particular fight. Still, I'm glad you said that, big dog. You just made me remember something. So when they think about the fight deals and how these people doing it,
right?
Yeah, you just made me remember how this shit work, though, bro. I'm back. Go ahead, keep talking. Go ahead, talk.
My question is, like, all right, cool. Let's say. Y'all like, all right, let's sign paper. Do they got a venue together yet? Do they got a fight date?
Nothing. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Stuff, man, is supposed to be in the contract, right? All that go in the contract, right? So what are y'all fighting? Basically, y'all just giving a verbal agreement that y'all willing to fight whenever he ready to fight, right? Which is gonna be way after y'all probably get cleared to fight again, right? Especially if you don't take no damage.
Right. And we already agreed to that. So what the fuck else do the people want? We already agreed to that. We verbally agreed to that. My man, you smart. He on point.
I'm just throwing them out there so people can understand how the business works. Because people just think it's just sign a paper, we fighting this and that. It's a lot of stuff that go into that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I ask these questions on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Just so people can get a better understanding of what's going on. Because people just listen to what people say. Everybody got their own narratives to push. So Eddie Hearn's gonna push his narrative to make his fighter look good. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do what you gotta do for your son. You know what I'm saying? To get the best position he's supposed to get in. And that's just how business works. So I need people to just really start reading between the lines. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just being so emotional instead of thinking. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, all that stuff on the internet, you can look all this stuff up. You know what I'm saying? Know for yourself how business works in certain situations. You know what I'm saying?
It's right there in your face.
People worry for everything. Do your own research. Don't take what nobody says. I don't care how close they is to the situation. Do your own research. That's where the truth is.
All right, so fam, that's all I got. Thank you for calling, fam.
Okay, big dog.
So in an ideal situation, ideal world, I'm thinking that maybe you and Boots, Brian Norman Jr. and Boots will probably fight later on this year. I'm hearing that he's going to have to fight as mandatory. And I think he probably will fight the mandatory because he don't want to lose the belt. Because I'm just saying, for me, it doesn't make sense for Boots not to fight his mandatory and lose his belt because it would defeat the purpose of fighting you guys later on down the line, and which would be a part of that undisputed streak. Still don't know what's going on with Mario Barrios. I know Mario Barrios is fighting.
Pacquiao.
He fighting Pacquiao. I got Mario Barrios beating the shit out of Manny Pacquiao. So I mean, the man old, man, is old with.
It depends on who show up, because I can tell you stylistically wise, we don't know how old. Hey, hold on, go. Remember you said goddamn Roller was gonna goddamn get cooked over there, crayon.
Yeah. I damn so said that. Hey, hold on. Check this out. This where I was wrong at. I was wrong in two places.
Right.
I underestimated Roller Romero
and overestimated
Ryan Garcia.
I already knew. Ryan
Garcia is really trash.
Yeah, he didn't do shit. His feet trash.
Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm like, he got a left hook and that's it. You take that away from him. So that's what I did. Listen, I gave Ryan Garcia too much credit.
Yeah, feet trash, feet trash, defense trash. I mean, I don't want to down. I mean, to be the elite and to make $20 million for a performance like that, that tell you it's all the popularity contest, man. That's what it's about, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about.
Yeah, for sure. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, what's up, Coach? It's Coach Eddie from ATL. What's up, Ryan? What's up, B?
What up, E? What up, man? How you doing?
Oh man, nothing much, man. I ain't really got no question. You know what I'm saying? You already know I'm gonna ride with y'all regardless, man. But you know what I'm saying? I already know you stand on business. You ain't capping. My thing is with this fight right here, it got so much potential. It can go so many different ways, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can continue to circle each other, you know, in the pond. If the fight can keep getting bigger and bigger, I don't buy to the narrative that either guy is afraid to fight the other guy. You know what I'm saying? I know your son ain't scared. I know Boots ain't scared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, y'all right now, y'all at the point right now, y'all dealing with business, man. This fight could be something like it could be undisputed versus undisputed. And I say that because your son can collect all the belts at 147. Boots can collect all the belts at 54. And then you can have a $50 million mega fight between both of your son and Boots. Undisputed versus undisputed, because that's been the trend lately, right?
Undisputed
versus undisputed.
That sound good, but at this point, Coach Eddie, at this point, it sound good, but at this point, man, we really want to fuck that man up. I'm sorry, we really want to fight him now.
All right. Hey, I think people want to see it. You know, I think the more it's brewing already. It's getting to a fever pitch. So, like I say, the more it brews. The more people talk about it, the more, traction that it get in the media, you know what I'm saying? The bigger the fight gonna be. And it's gonna be at a fever pitch, you know what I'm saying? And I think we could probably get I know it's gonna be a rematch clause, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna get at least 2 fights at the deal.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, we the winners as the fans, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We the winners, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Y'all go on there to Japan, man. Go ahead and knock that boy off, man. I ain't gonna hold your line, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
All right, man. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate it.
Hey. Damn, why I didn't write that? Fuck, why I didn't write that down? Man, it was something I meant to write down to ask you, man. Damn, I got distracted, man. I'm around this motherfucker, man. You know I got ADD.
You got ADHD, man. You can't be doing that shit.
I got ADD in there. I'm like, man, and I don't smoke some weed. I'm like, damn, I got some camera. I just thought, here you go. This is what I wanted to ask you. Nah, you know what? I ain't gonna ask you that because I don't even bring that fool up. I said I ain't bringing that fool up no more.
All right. Oh, Tio,
caller, what's the name you calling from?
Hey, Slim. Hey, Brian. I ain't mean to go in on you like that, Mo. But I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth. What's going on here, Slim? We victims of the Earl and Bud shit, Mo. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm just not trying to see that shit again, Slim. It shouldn't take 5 years for y'all to fight. That's all I'm getting at, Mo. So. Yeah, so it ain't really that I'm being, but I know what y'all trying to do, and y'all doing the business part. That's why I always clarify it. Me, I know the business part of the shit. I know exactly what y'all doing, and I never said a contract was sent out. You either have an offer sheet or you get a verbal agree. I agree to that shit, but we just not trying to, as a boxing fan, I'm not a business manager. That's your job, is to be the business manager and look out for your son and them people you hire. That's what they do. But for me as a boxing fan, I feel that when I feel that we getting trick bagged into somebody, kicking a can and making these big fights, I'm not trying to see that again because we went through it with Earl and Bud, and before them it was Manny and Floyd. You see what I'm saying? So we ain't trying to see this shit right now, Mo. That's all I'm getting at. So it ain't nothing personal. And I don't have nothing to do. I don't have nothing personal against your son. I did personally. I think you do contradict yourself a lot. I mean, not a lot. I won't say a lot. My bad. I quote you, but I feel that you contradict. I mean, ain't gonna go back and forth with what you said. That's neither here nor there. But at the end of the day, I just feel that the fights need to be made, Slim, and everybody should get paid, but that's just my point of it. And so if I come across, I'm passionate about this boxing shit, Slim, it ain't got nothing to do with emotion, but it has a lot to do with these fans trying to take advantage of the fighters trying to take advantage of the boxing fan, and we tired of this soap opera shit. Slim, just throw the hands, and I think Boots will fight in the summertime, y'all fight in the summertime, and throw them things at the end of the year, Mo. That's all I got for you, Slim. I ain't gonna hold you up, though.
Absolutely.
One thing about that, the one thing about what he just said, he absolutely right. We not looking at the fight shouldn't be that hard to get mad. We was talking to Zab yesterday, and they asked Zab a question: How hard was it to make Zab and Floyd Mayweather? Zab was like, it was easy to make. You feel what I'm saying?
Him and Floyd was cool though. I think
him and Floyd was cool. That's what I'm saying. He said it was easy to make. You feel what I'm saying? So my thing is here. You have us out here. We out here on we the foot soldiers. You got me especially. I'm the foot soldier. We out here. We trying to press for this fight. I can show you, I can show you text messages where I text his daddy. I can show you text messages where his daddy agreed. I can show you text messages where I text his brother. I text everybody. I talk to everybody. I did my part. Matter of fact, during last
you ain't got to do that though. You ain't got to.
Yeah. Listen, even during the last negotiations,
even text with y'all. Yeah, you ain't got to do that.
Listen, even during the last negotiations, I told his daddy. I said, bro, because the fight, no matter what people think, the whole thing was bullshit. It was bullshit. The fight was never going to happen last year because the fight with Karen was already ordered. I told his daddy. I said, bro. Eddie bullshitting y'all. I said, Eddie talking about this and that. I said, bro, we sent that man a counter offer back. I said, get on him. He said, okay, brother, I appreciate you letting me know. I got the shit in text message. I told him. Eddie said they ain't getting no fucking counter offer.
Yeah. See, the thing is, matter. I got a call right here, but the thing is you're privy to information. You, Eddie Hearn, Boots Ennis, Bosey, your son, y'all are privy to information that the fans on the outside looking in don't know. So a lot of fans, we make decisions or come to our conclusion based on information, based on what we think we know, based on what's being released on videos, based on what you may say or what Eddie Hearn may say or what Bosey may say or whatever the case may be. But there's a whole nother story going on in the background, that haven't been revealed from their side or your side. So I get what you're saying. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, what's good, coach? It's No Cap Entertainment. I'm saying No Cap Media. Brilliant show. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to Brian. So I have to call him Mr. Brian Salute first, yeah? I have to congratulate you. It's from the UK, by the way. I have to congratulate you and your family. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a hypocrite. You are a dad that brought your son up to a world champion. So let's get that out of the way first and foremost, yeah? So first thing out of the game, you got to get your flowers, sir, yeah? Thanks for confirming. We all know that Eddie Hearn. You all know that Eddie Hearn. Now you're more than welcome, sir. Listen, and honestly, and I mean that. I really mean that. When it comes to the parenting, that's number one at the end of the day for me. Yeah. So anyway, when it comes to the fight now with Boots, so obviously we all know that Eddie Hearn. So you're saying obviously Eddie Hearn's never offered more than 1.7. So my first question is this: ideally, what's the money that you're looking from a Boots fight? And secondly, if you're getting 1.7 for, let's say, this fight in Japan, wouldn't you think that taking a fight for 1.7 facing Boots would have been a better decision for your son Junior? Because obviously, if we would have beat Boots, then obviously he would be the top king in the division, and then he could obviously command bigger paydays. That's my question, and I'm just gonna stay on the line so just anything comes up.
All right, salute, family. Absolutely. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, so the thing at the time, and things change. We all know things change by the day by day, situation by situation. I've said this many times before. The number was a lot lower for Boots, and initially, it was brought to our attention that you see how Teofimo don't get no money like that from Top Rank. You see how Terrence Crawford.
Because I was going to ask you about the T.O. question, but since you brought him up, I'm not going to interrupt you. But since you brought him up, You know, because I know he was saying that he don't make $1 million, and I know that's a lot. He make more than that. But anyway, but that's.
Well, according to what he say, he don't. And then you got Terrence Crawford was crying about the money because he's looking at what PBC them guys over there doing. And then you got Eddie, now you got Turkey Out the Sheet coming in, throwing around all this money. So you got people looking for the bread. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, we actually was gonna take that fight, and some people know this for 1,000% fact. And anyway, we was actually gonna take the fight for a lot less, but it was brought to our attention that at that time, Jaron Ennis was the biggest fight for us at the welterweight division. So they was like, if you show Top Rank, if you go to Top Rank and you take this fight for this amount of money, where do you go from here? Who do you fight after this? What do you do next? What do they pay you next? Like they're gonna try to shoot you down lower, as opposed what they gonna give you more for? You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna give you more for Stanionis if Stanionis was the champ at the time. They're not gonna give you more for Stanionis if you beat Boots. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna give you less because you took Boots for this amount of money. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So that was really the deal breaker. That was the deal breaker. That was the deal breaker right there. It was like, damn, you're right. What are we showing that we worth? We showing that we worth chump change. You know what I'm saying? I always made this comparison, like you got hoes walking on the street that sell ass for $50, and you got hoes that sell ass on the street for $400. But it's the same kind of ass. You get what I'm saying? Same result. But that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to D on the Hall People Show, dropping our quarter for dub. He said, how can a man make a fight when your opponent is engaging to fight? So
right.
I guess he's trying to say no.
Yeah. Right. This shit is wild. He trying to muddy the waters, and I just hate how he trying to use us as pawns. Y'all, the public, see, people missing one part about Eddie Hearn being a liar, and I got to go back in the gym for a second. But anyway, people missing one thing about Eddie Hearn being a liar. Do you know? Do y'all not remember? And I can send you the article if you don't know, because I sent that shit to Bozy too. Eddie Hearn did an interview right after the negotiations fell apart, and they fell apart because of him. We never left the table. We never said nothing. He sent the 1.7 and really just spazzed out. Went on social media, went and said, "Oh no, now they're saying this, and now they're saying," like he said that they said this price, and now he said, "Oh yeah, we're almost there." Now he said we're further. We need more money. Like, we never did it. We came down. We didn't go up. We came down in price. We did not go up in price. He said in a public interview that we went up in price. We did not. Now after that, he said that now they realize they made a mistake, and they're still calling, asking, is the fight still available? Right. I can send you the interview. He said that shit.
Yeah, and you refuted that.
Meanwhile, I'm on the other end like, what the fuck? So that tells you what kind of man this is, bro. He's playing y'all. He has a bigger microphone. He's playing everybody. This right here, like you said about the timing, this right here is only because of Boots not having a deal with him no more, and him having to fight Gearsall probably. That's what this has to be, because like
that's the number one guy. I think Gearsall number one guy.
We stopped talking about him. I made it a point not to do no interviews about it. When people was asking me about him, I said we don't answer every question we can ask about that. We didn't want to talk about him no more. You ain't heard in the late interview you heard me talking about. I ain't said Boo's name out my mouth unless I was talking about his performance or something going on. I never talk about him and my son at the same time coming out of my mouth, right? Because I was done with that. I was like, it's clear to me. It was clear he didn't want to fight. Because we said, I told his daddy, his brother, I told everybody. We said everything. Look, bro, you got to fight. We said it twice. We said it before Stanionis, and we said it before after this fight right here, after Stanionis. We told him, bro, you got to fucking fight. Let's get it. You get what I'm saying? Nobody entertained us. He never came over here talking about he wanted to fight. Still ain't said he wanted to fucking fight. So we like, fuck it, bro. We not finna be the only ones out here chasing this nigga like we some kind of bitch. Fuck, he a fine bitch. Fuck him. So we ain't studying no more. We ain't gonna talk about him no more. So now we minding our business, and all of a sudden I get a fucking a text yesterday morning, I think yesterday, with a fucking interview him talking about they offered us money. Like, what? What you talking about, bro? We minding our business. We ain't even fucking with you no more. We over here chilling. We already said we'll fight him. You asked us if we want to fight him. We said yes. They asked us twice. Did you want to fight him? Yes. Yes, we do. Ain't nothing else to talk about until we had done fight.
Right now, I think for me right now, you got to fight. Y'all got a fight coming up, so you can't look past your opponent. Right. And if Boots is going to fight his mandatory, he can't look past his opponent. I am still under the opinion that you guys are going to fight later on this year. That's just how I'm looking at it. I could be wrong. I can't tell you, like, you know more about the situation than any fan. See, this is what I see going on. The fans have chosen sides based on whatever the reason they chosen their sides for. And I get it, I understand that. So, you know, however they feel about it from an emotional standpoint, however they internalize their emotions, that's them. You know, I can't get caught up in another man's feelings or emotions. I get all of that. So, but I'm of the opinion that y'all gonna fight later on this year. Now, I don't have any proof of that, but that's just my gut feeling.
Hey,
I think
I'm with you, and I hope we damn do, man. But I gotta get back in the gym, man. I'm being a terrible coach at the moment, man.
All right. Look. Let me ask you this before you go. Ask this before you go. The Teofimo situation, man. Teofimo making these racist comments. You know, talking about where the nigger at, and all that stuff that's related to Terrence Crawford. How do you feel about that?
I think he a bitch ass motherfucker. And we can't wait to fight him. Again, the people need to point out that he ducked my son. He openly ducked my son. Like these people, like I said, the standards are different, bro. This man openly top ranked, had it set up. Bob Aaron did interviews. Everybody was doing interviews. Who was that? I can't think of that. Mark Chinook, not Mark Chinook. The dude that interviewed for ESPN. He interviewed, asked him Brian Norman Jr. That motherfucker was like, I think that what sounds good, he said, you want to fight Brian Norman Jr.? He said, I think what sounds good is Teofimo Lopez, 3-division world champ, whatever the fuck he said. You feel what I'm saying? He said, I never said my son's name. He went to top rank went ghost on top rank, went to Italy, and went ghost on top rank.
Yeah, I remember that.
He straight ducked my son, straight duck sauce. You feel what I'm saying?
All right,
straight duck sauce.
All right, so you don't fuck with them as it relates to the Teofimo, because I look at him as a flaming racist, and I don't know.
We want to whip his ass. We want to whip his ass. I mean, we right there. WBO, and he can get what he want with Boots Ennis, and that's a fight with Boots Ennis. Like, why you gonna say you gonna not fight one champion that can be made right now? You know what I'm saying? It was September 27th. See, that caused a lot of stuff too. Like I said, people don't know the timeline. My son got hand surgery July the 29th because Tio didn't accept that fight. So they didn't have
supposed to fight on the Keyshawn Davis undercard.
No. Before that. That's what I'm telling you. It was before that. This was between June. This was between June and July. This was between when he fought Claggett. When he fought Steve Claggett. So after he fought Steve Claggett, I can't think of the man's name. Anyway, I did the interview. He was supposed to fight him. Tio had another date because that's how they do it. They set up the dates at the beginning of the year. Tio had a date for Friday, September the 27th. Y'all can look at the calendar if you don't believe me, since I'm always capping. He had a date for Friday, September the 27th. It was supposed to be Norman Jr. Top Rank went to asking him, talking to him about it. He went ghost on Top Rank. They told us. I
remember that.
They said he went dead. They was like, what the fuck? Never said nothing. Then he popped back up. Canelo had a fight coming. Who Canelo fight? Jaime McGill?
Canelo
Berlanga. He had the he popped back up. My partner happened to be there. He popped back up for the first Edgar Berlanga press conference, and that's when they asked him about it. That's when, I would have I'll fight him. I just said I ain't want to fight him on a Friday. You ain't never said shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I just said I want to fight him. You're a fucking liar. He didn't want to fight my son, and he don't want to fight my son. He did not want to. He clearly fucking openly ducked my motherfucking son. Period.
Yeah, I didn't know that was something serious though, but I remember that. All right, but look, I know you say you got to go back in the gym. So, hey, B, I appreciate you taking the time out.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Okay.
Yes, sir. Salute for him.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.